Hey guys, little garden update. These are the seedlings that I still have not planted in the beds yet. Got some good looking basil and ginger and lemon balm and tomatoes, of course. I'll be excited to get those into the beds because everything that I planted did not make it. And here is the pumpkins. The ones on the left are carving pumpkins and the ones on the right are baking pumpkins, and they seem to be doing pretty good. They handled the transition really well, so I was very happy about that. And then over here we have the watermelon, cantaloupe, and sweet melons. And they're doing okay. They're not like thriving though, so I don't know if maybe they needed a different type of soil or maybe some amendments. I'll have to look into it, but they are still alive, so that's good. And like I've said before, this is my first time growing anything, so I'm just happy that they are still green. Their leaves look pretty good, and they're throwing off shoots, so I think they'll be okay. I don't know if they'll produce anything though. They look kind of small. Over here we have butternut squash. They look to be doing really well. I am gonna have to find some product to keep the bugs at bay, but I got some beets. Beets are so easy to grow. I had no idea, but they seem to be turning out really well too, so I'm pretty stoked about their progress. And those are black Spanish radish, and they were so easy to grow. There's some of the tomato seedlings. They're doing okay. Over here we have cauliflower. I may have to put in more seeds. Not a lot of them are sticking up, but we got some carrots. I did reseed those, so it's nice to see that they are popping up. And then over here we got, I believe, broccoli. And it's doing pretty well. I probably had enough room to put in some more, I think, but yeah. More tomato seedlings. These are all pretty small varieties, but yeah, they're doing okay, I think. I planted some wildflowers in there, still waiting for them to sprout. Over here we got some arugula, and it seems to be popping up, so I'm happy about that. So green. Got some red and yellow onions. They finally started popping up, so I was very happy about that as well. Got some Brussels sprouts. Very nice, very nice. I do need to come in and pull out the grass that's in these beds, but I can definitely grow grass, so yay. Over here is some peppers. And they're starting. The ones that I planted that were seedlings they're in rough shape, but the direct sow seeds are starting to pop up and they look pretty good, so yeah. More tomatoes. I think those are beefsteak tomatoes. So it'll be interesting to see how they grow. Over here we got zucchini and yellow squash. And these plants are just, I'm very happy with their progress. I did have to reseed these ones because all of my starts died. They got wiped out like the second day I planted them in the bed from the wind. So I'm glad that these are coming along so well. Over here we have one standalone sweet basil. Everything that I planted from seed in this bed has not grown. I think there might be moles or voles under this bed. I just don't know. It's very discouraging, this bed. This is where I had a lot of my herbs planted, and some chamomile and echinacea. The chamomile popped up a little bit, but the echinacea, not much at all, if any. But I'm wondering if I don't have something coming through and tearing it up underneath. And we'll walk around over here. Sunflowers, they are thriving. They're so massive. I don't know if this bed will be big enough for them, but I'm happy with their progress. They're so pretty and they're just thick boys. We got some corn. Seems to be doing pretty well. I don't think every seed that I planted sprouted, but I'm glad that there are some sprouts. And this is mustard spinach. And I got these seeds from the Dollar Tree, and I am way impressed with how they're growing. They just took off. Planted chives and green onions over here that didn't grow. My mustard plants, though, they did. So I'm happy about that. And the potatoes took off. Like, they're lush. I was very surprised to see that this actually worked. I was kind of skeptical, but they're taking off. So I'll see when it's time to harvest them if there was a lot of potatoes in there or not. In this bed we got some pinto beans. Seem to be doing all right. And to replant all of these from seed as well because my starts didn't make it. And these are green beans and they're doing pretty good. And over here we got some iceberg lettuce. Need to come in and weed this bed, but it's all looking pretty nice. And we got some eggplants. They started popping up finally. So I'm hoping they will make it. I do like eggplants. You can see back there where a mole came in. The cucumbers. That one needs set back up and put on the trellis, but they're doing great. I'm very pleased with those. And then, of course, the potatoes again. This is the second bag. It's not as big as the first one, but they are still thriving. So I am just so pleased with it. But yeah, very, very happy. I do think next year there will be a few things that I'll change, but with how I do things, but I think this year it'll work out all right. All right, now I'm going to make orange and vinegar cleaner. I have had orange peels sitting in vinegar for 3 weeks in a cupboard, and they are ready to go, which is perfect timing because I was running out of this cleaner. I do like this cleaner. I like the simplicity of it. I like the smell of it. And it can clean basically every surface in my house. So if I can phase out some of the other cleaners, I'm okay with that. The other ones, like name brand ones, I don't know what is in them that messes with my nose, but after a whole day of cleaning, my nose just feels stuffy and sensitive, and this does not do that at all. So I'm gonna use my little strainer over the funnel and just dump the jar in, and that'll be a concentrated version of the cleaner, and then I will fill the rest of the container up with water because the glass jar that I'm using is about half of the spray bottle, so it works out perfectly. Super easy, super simple. Just needed to find a good place to keep it dark and cool, and let it set for 3 weeks, but too easy. Okay, so the house is a bit messy. We had a grad party for one of my kids, and there is still a bunch of stuff everywhere. I haven't been feeling too good, and we had like back-to-back events for almost a week, and so I just kind of let it go. There's just too much to do. So today we are going to get that cleaned up, at least in the kitchen. I do not like cooking in a messy kitchen. It's not too bad. It's not like super bad, but it's a bit messy for me. I really need to get in here and clean out this pantry, but maybe reorganize it a little. That will be for another day. And the kitchen's all done. Now we're gonna make some banana bread. I got my butter, eggs, my mashed up bananas, some flour, salt, baking soda, and brown sugar. So I'm just gonna mix all of that together. This was pre-measured out. It was just a recipe I found online from I think it was All Recipes was the website, but super simple, great way to use up the bananas that the kids won't eat but aren't bad yet. So yeah, I enjoyed it, and my father-in-law loves banana bread, so it's a good day. And I had enough to make 2 loaves, so there it is. Super yummy, warm, fresh banana bread. That's it for today, guys. If you like this kind of content or you just like hanging out with me, go ahead and like and subscribe.